Hey guys, the new Camazon season is just a few hours away, and here's a video to guide and show you the new events and artifacts that will help you grind those battle caps. And if you find any events on the KR server that hasn't been shown in this video, feel free to let us know in the comments. Hopefully you like this video, leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Enjoy! First event to show you will be the gunfighting event. So first you encounter this event, you proceed and you should be able to meet this guy on the next event, wherein you should intervene. Let's select that. And on the third event you will be able to match with him, and these are the three outcomes, or actually four outcomes. So you can choose to aim for the head or the heart, but both of which won't do you any good, so you'll have one hero down for each of those. But if you select Hecate, you will shoot down the cowboy and you can win. If you have the weed or tumbleweed, that's going to be the best outcome. You're going to have 200 silver coins. Once you've won that fight, you will have chance to encounter this event, wherein if you take the object from the boots, you will be able to get the legendary artifact, but together with those are three curses that you can just, of course, cleanse by stepping in on some heart. Next event will be what we can call the sheriff event. So it will start with the suffering people. You can ask what's going on, and the next event that you will encounter would be this android. The only option would be to investigate, and after you have selected this option, you'll get another few battle caps, and you should encounter the chief or the sheriff on the next event. You will then have to demand for an explanation, and after completing those three events, you will now have the option to beat some bosses, or actually special bosses that you can only encounter if you have this event already. So as you can see, you can check the bounties. Once you have selected this option, check bounties, on the 8th stage, automatically you will be fighting this specific boss. And once you have defeated the 8th floor boss, once you start a new Camazon run, you should be able to encounter the android on one of the question marks when you step on it, and you will get the bounty. Note that once you're done with the first bounty, you will encounter these guys, wherein it's going to ask you to fight back, negotiate, and there's two other options to negotiate. So if you have any of this legendary weapon, you can choose that. But for now, we'll fight back, and it will automatically start a battle, of course. And to show you, once we've beaten them, it's just like fighting an elite stage. But it's not actually as hard as an elite stage. Although this is just 1 star, but they don't have any special ability whatsoever, so it's easier, and it's still counted as an elite stage. The second option is to negotiate. However, it's not recommended. It's just a bad choice. And of course, the best option to have would be if you have a legendary artifact. And if you have the first legendary artifact, which is Reign of Justice, negotiating using that will give you a random high-grade artifact. So in this case, we got the Elegant Cloak. As for the play music option, I wasn't really able to get the harmonica and this event at the same run. So I wasn't really able to select them. Hopefully you guys can let us know in the comment if you encounter it on your Camazon runs. And moving on, as you can see, it says there are 3 outlaws left. So I was able to beat this Minotaur, but I wasn't able to complete the rest of them. Hopefully you guys can share them on the comment section as well if ever you encounter the rest of the remaining bosses. So it's now 150 instead of the initial one that we got, which is just 100. And know that on some of the events after beating those bosses, you will encounter this sheriff again, and he will try to get money from you. I tried to refuse here, but actually you should give him money because you will stop getting the bounty hunting event if you're not going to give him any of the silver coins. So here I gave him, so it's now 300 silver coins. And before we continue further on the minor events that I will show you, I'd like to recommend these two artifacts, the artifact support and the bounty hunter artifact. And using your artifact support, redeem this tree of wealth, because this Camazon season is wholly reliant on a lot of silver coins, and you're gonna need a lot of them. Speaking of a lot of silver coins, you will encounter this merchant selling this heavy firearm case, attack 80 and critical chance 20%. Also, he will be selling that pants right there. It's actually a really good artifact. So the combat pants, it's going to have 30% defense and 800 damage reduction. Aside from that, he is actually selling this Reign of Justice as well, or Reigning Justice. So that's the legendary artifact. All three of them you can also purchase from the normal shops. By the way guys, just a tip for this Camazon season, if you encounter this android, make sure to take that VIP membership card, as it will help you a lot in purchasing those artifacts. Next event would be this Outlaws event. If you don't have that gun, you will just have to fight them. However, if you do have it, you can ask them to lower their resolve to fight, and you will be getting this 20 battle caps. Next, I just want to let you know guys that if you're stealing from Agatha from one of her events, it would be better to stop it. It's actually better to help her, and in return you will be able to get this gift, which is Agatha's kitchen knife, 40% attack and 40% defense. Next, if you're curious how to unlock the penance benefit and you haven't been able to do it yet, so you just have to accept this 4 curses from the old man, and the next time you meet him, you just have to talk to him. He'll give you 50 battle caps and you will unlock the penance benefit. Okay, so that's it guys for this guide video on the upcoming Camazon season. Hopefully it gave you a lot of idea in terms of what events you will experience or encounter and what choices you will have to make. And yeah, keep grinding and keep playing. Have a great day guys.